Hi Aries, happy June. I hope you are doing well. Okay, my lovelies, I cannot tell what you've gotten yourself into here. I do not know if this is a relationship or if this is business or what kind of relationship it is, but I think that there is a potential in here for a loss of property. Now, I don't know if that is property like a home or something tangible, or if it's you're going to need to figure this out for yourself, okay? As far as what that possession is here. It could be a divorce. It could be something like that, but I don't think that it's on a level playing field here. So I'm going to say to you, your advice in here is to use keep your instincts in check. Keep your strength where it needs to be inside. I would keep a calm reserve here and just really pay attention to what's going on. I think someone's going to try to sneak something past you here. You're going to be diplomatic here to win this war is what you're really going to have to do. Use diplomacy here. Now, this could be some kind of business. This could be a family business. This could be a family business that in assets, if you're getting divorced or if you're doing something here, partnerships. Let's go through the cards. Okay, we've got the 8 of Cups in here as your energy coming in. We've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Page of Swords, which in here is the Knave. And I feel it very, very strongly. In regular cards, he's the Jack of Spades, which is, could be a really big con artist in here that reverts to tactics of, this is someone that could clean you out and not even think twice about it. It's someone with instincts of, you know, what it may have at one point been what they knew, but they never really got out of that. And when push comes to shove, or they see, I'm not quite sure where this is coming from, but I think you're in a position where you're either hiring someone or someone's offering you a job. Your advice card in here is the Page of Wands, which is the Knave of Wands in here, which means that they're open to bribery, underhanded manipulations. They're old enough to know better, but young enough to try it anyway. Let's just put it that way. And I think you're entertaining something here. Now, what works against you is the Chariot card. That's a card of victory here. But I think with that card, what it's really saying is it's about getting a direction and getting this going here. I think that you're gonna need some kind of sneak attack here. Now, what works for you is the 4 of Wands, and I think that is actually advice from other people. You may need to seek counsel on that, even though you may not take their advice. Your outbound card is the 10 of Coins, and that could be the loss of property. If you even look at that card, I didn't notice that. Okay. I just noticed this card really, there's contracts here. Be careful. All right. I think you're going to, I think your ace in the hole is that you're too kind. I think you need to draw a line here and pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay. The Eight of Cups in here is normally that card of someone walking away into the wilderness. Those are patterns though, right? Those can be patterns where you're giving attention and you're giving attention where it's not warranted, where it's not worthy of your attention. You know what I mean? So what is that saying? You're giving pearls to swine or something like that. In other words, you're putting your attentions to things that aren't deserving of it. And these could be relationships too. This could be something that really, though, takes you out financially. Now, the Seven of Wands in here is the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. I'm just going to give you what my take on this is. I think you're going to need to go really slow here. That Seven of Wands is like slow and steady, observe things that are going on, put some, do some legwork here to see what's really going on here. I think that the King of Wands is either offering a job opportunity or there's someone shady in here. It's usually not him though. He's a lot of things, but it's usually not shady. High maintenance, yes. Shady, not so much. But you may have hired someone to, you know, a financial advisor, someone to really handle your assets, and they're doing it in a very disorganized way, or you're not paying close enough attention to something. Your enthusiasm in whatever it is. Maybe you're opening a new business and your enthusiasm is overshadowing where you should really be focusing on the important things. Don't sign something. Don't commit to something. I would really be very diligent in your business dealings. I think in here, like I say, normally I don't even get this kind of stuff, or nor would I encourage someone to do something like this, but I think you're going to need to do some kind of sneak attack here, meaning cut someone off at the pass before they clean you out. Give me a moment. I think with, you know, the Four of Wands there is maybe talk this over with somebody. I think maybe just, you know, hearing them out. You don't need to agree with everything or just toss something back and forth, but at least maybe there's a nugget in there with, I mean, the Four of Wands is normally a, you know, they're friends, they're like-minded people, they're, you know, you could be getting married here. That Four of Wands can be a marriage card, but what works against you is that Chariot card, and I think you're going in the wrong direction here. I think you need to take that Eight of Cups and get out of Dodge, because you're either maybe marrying into something that's going to cost you significantly, or you're about to enter some kind of business arrangement here where things are not as they appear. The advice card with that Page of Wands, that's someone offering you something. It could be a job, it could be something, but I don't feel it's what it is. Because the Chariot card that works against you, that's a victory card, but your victory here comes with I don't know what, sowing, what is it? You need to get your wild instincts back on track and under control, because it's not working for you here. Something is off. Your mind is either not where it needs to be, you're not organized enough in whatever it is that you're doing, but something could cost you significantly here if you're not paying attention. I think the 10 of coins, I think you have to actually ask someone for help here. Oof, this is a tough one. I think I would just be very diligent with the things that you sign. I would be really, really cautious here. I think someone is about to take you for a ride here. I don't think it's you doing this to someone else. I think someone is about to do this to you. But like I say, my concern here is this. I think that you're the King of Wands, and I think that that Jack of Spades is bad news. That is someone, and I've seen this come up in readings, in private readings, where that is someone that will literally clean you out and then take off. I've seen this happen with that card. Like, I'm talking clean out your bank account, clean out your home while you're at work. So I would just be really diligent in what you're doing. I think you just need to pay closer attention. Know who your friends are, know who your enemies are. I think someone is about to do something underhanded, but you can get ahead of this. I would just use diplomacy. I wouldn't give your power away, but you're going to have to do something here that's like a sharp left to get ahead of this. I'm going to assume that this is not something that is brand new. I think this is something that might be coming your way if it hasn't started to already. I would just be cautious of this. If it's a real estate deal, if you're buying or selling property, know what you're doing. Have your focus where it needs to be. Make sure your inspectors and your people know what they're doing. Make sure you're not distracted by something like the agent. You know what I mean? Don't take your eye off the prize here, because it may cost you. Okay. So that's what I have, Aries. Let me know what you're doing. The 10 of coins and the 4 of wands, that could be a marriage that you're walking into. It can be. But be careful that with that 8 of coins to 8 of cups, make sure that you're not walking from the frying pan into the fire. You know what I'm saying? So I can't elaborate any more on this in a general reading, but there's something going on here. All you really need to know from this reading is to be on guard. Be on guard that the people that maybe you're trying to help, or maybe you're trying to do something with, or some kind of business dealing, or some kind of private, or maybe getting married, or maybe a relationship. Maybe this marriage, maybe you need a prenup. Maybe that's what this is. I would just be very careful here, because like I say, your messages have to trump the cards, and they were property loss. You could lose property here if you don't get your instincts back on track. So there you go. I hope that I helped you in some way. That Chariot card sitting in what works against you is not a good place for that card. It's not, because it says that you're being pulled by the wrong horse. Capiche? You're not thinking with the head on your shoulders there. But you will be now that you know this. So there you go. I hope that I helped you, Aries. Leave comments. I will be curious to see what this is. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do anything for you. Okay? Thank you so much.